Good morning, Deborah Gray. Good morning, Lori. Glad to see you back. For those of you who are on the replay, thank you for joining me while people come into the room. This is Doris Renee in her protective style, in her Oprah. That's what I've decided to name her. I appreciate you being here with me. We're going to talk about we're going to talk about conditioners today, and this is a good topic. I get this question a lot, so I'm excited to cover it. And we're going to spend 20 minutes together, just like we do every weekday. So don't forget in the replay to share with your Twitter and Facebook followers. If you're using an Apple phone, swipe to the right. If you're on Android, swipe up, and you can still distribute hearts even during the replay. Okay, so let me see who is in the room. Karma Girl 0525. Miss Janae is here. Glad to see you all. Sonia Michelle, glad to see you. Lori, thank you for sharing. So what do you all think about Inner Oprah? So check this out. This is a little sidebar while we let people get into the room. So what I'm thinking about doing, good morning, Gail. What I'm thinking about doing with Inner Oprah is taking some shears to her. So this is what I do. So the wig started off like kind of weak, and I've made it big and given it volume. So the next thing I need to do is I need to give it shape. So, you know, as you progress with me this week, if you see Inner Oprah kind of winding down a little bit, you know what happened. Doris made it to the beauty supply store. Okay, so listen, let me get into this topic because it is one that has a lot of information in it. I know we know all about conditioners. Good morning, Sonia. I love that picture. Good morning, Veronica is back. Glad to have you back, Veronica. Oh, Miss Rochelle is with us. Good morning, Rochelle. Smiley711, thank you for being here. Who else is in the room? I appreciate you all sharing. I appreciate your hearts. That is phenomenal, and I am so grateful. So listen, let's talk about conditioners. Now, here's the thing. I know everybody knows something about conditioners because if we were to go look in your cabinets, we would find conditioners all over the place, right? We pick up conditioners like pennies off the ground, right? We have a million different types. We have them sitting on top of our counter. We have them sitting in our cabinet. We have them sitting in our backup product stash. We collect them when we go to natural hair events. We just love conditioners. We've got those little sample packs and we kill it on a conditioner tip. But I wonder, and what I want to talk to you about today is if you know the right conditioner to use for your natural hair, and do you know the different types of conditioners and what their jobs are. So we're going to cover that. So before I get started, are there any pressing questions? Anything that you are like, Doris, wait a minute. Before you get going, there was something you said last week. There was something you said yesterday, and it's been killing me. So you go ahead and type in your questions before I get started. We're going to do something different today, and I'll wait for those. While I am waiting, if there is someone here who has not met me yet, because I've got my regulars. I am so happy with my tribe. They are phenomenal. They get up every morning with me. But if you are new to me, I will tell you that I am Doris Renee, author of Picking the Right Natural Hair Products for Your Curly Kinky Hair, and the founder of Naturalistas in NAP, the largest natural hair community in the state of Indiana. I help women learn how to master their natural hair. That's what I do. And I'm excited to be here every weekday morning with you at 7 a.m. Eastern. So thank you for being here. And for those of you who are coming in on the replay, I see you. I come back and I take a look and I'm excited to see you. So thank you for being here. All right. So let's get into it then. So all conditioners have a couple standard jobs, right? We buy conditioners because we want to soften our hair. We buy conditioners because we want to detangle our hair. We want to deposit moisture into our hair, right? Those are the basics. We all know that. But what we need to consider is that conditioners have different jobs. And I know, for one, that I have been guilty of using conditioner A to do job of conditioner B. And here's what I mean by that. So, you know, there's three main types of conditioners, right? Are there certain conditioners to co-wash? Yes, there are, Deborah Gray. So we'll talk about that too. So you know that there's three main conditioner types. And then quite honestly, I say that that's what's going on today. But because of all the attention in the natural hair community, by tomorrow there could be a fourth or fifth or sixth type of conditioner because they are coming for our dollars, okay? But anyway, so we have our rinse out conditioners, we have our leave-in conditioners, and we have our deep conditioners, right? We know those are the basics, plus we've got some hybrids out there. The rinse out conditioner is what we are also known as the buddy to the shampoo, right? So you go and buy a brand, you buy Coils by Nature or Allocate Naturals, or you buy Shea Moisture, or you buy Cantu, and typically you buy the shampoo and the conditioner. And if you have been watching my scopes, which I hope that you have, then you know that I am all about that shampoo and conditioners go together life, right? And you know why? If I gave you a couple minutes, if I had a couple minutes, then all of my regular watchers, my viewers, my tribe, they would tell you that Doris talks about pH balance all the time. And so when it comes to rinse out conditioners that go along with shampoos, I advocate you buy the pair. Shampoo that goes with the conditioner. Yep, Lori's got it, pH balance, because that makes a difference. But rinse out conditioners have one job to do, although we will stretch that thing out. So here's what we do. Oh yeah, I love that conditioner that came with my shampoo. So let me just go ahead and leave it in my hair. So let me say that again. Oh yeah, I really love that conditioner that came with that shampoo. So let me leave it in my hair. Yep, I said it. Now, at the beginning, a couple seconds ago, I talked about this category of conditioner as being a rinse out. It is designed to be rinsed out. But what we do, because we are who we are, is we want to stretch that thing out. No, babe, it's not okay to do that. I know for a fact it is not designed to do that. Rinse out conditioners really have one job, and that is to soften your hair. That is all. That is it. It will leave some products behind, some ingredients behind that cause buildup, right? So check this out. So we decide, hey, that rinse out conditioner that came with my shampoo is really good. Let me leave it in my hair. Wasn't designed to do that. So then we move on to the next stage in our shampoo day, and we add on some products to that rinse out conditioner. So what happens? That is the essence of product buildup. And then we're wondering, hey, where'd those white balls come from? Where'd those flakes come from? Why is my hair acting a monkey? Yeah, you see a lot of people doing it, but in most cases, those conditioners do not play well with others, and you will learn the hard way which ones are more severe than the others. Rinse out conditioners are designed to be rinsed out. They deposit some products on your hair, some ingredients on your hair that are meant to stay there, but that's it. That is all. So we are not supposed to keep those in. Leave-in conditioners. Leave-in conditioners. See how that happens? Leave-in conditioners are meant to be left in your hair. Now, the difference between the two are leave-in conditioners are usually more water-based. They actually have more water in because manufacturers understand that you're going to use them sometimes daily. And if you're using a product daily, you can't have a whole lot of product buildup. So they're designed to be based on more water than anything else. Leave-in conditioners have the job, they have several jobs. So whereas a rinse-out conditioner had one job, and that was to soften your hair, your leave-in conditioner has to detangle. Your leave-in conditioner has to defrizz if it's any good. Your leave-in conditioner has to, what else? Moisturize, of course. How could I forget that? So your leave-in conditioner has a lot of jobs to do. Now, leave-in conditioners at the core are going to be made of water, some oils or butters, and sometimes some silicones. But we're not going to get into that today. Just know that I am not afraid of silicones. Silicones help my life. Okay, so anyway, leave-in conditioners have multiple jobs to do. And then there are deep conditioners. Here are the differences between deep conditioners and the others. Deep conditioners should be made with some kind of penetrating oil or protein. It is a treatment, right? So you've got your rinse out conditioners, they had their job to do and they moved on. Your leave-in conditioners can be used on a daily basis. A deep conditioner really is a treatment. It is not something that has to be done every single time. And we will talk more about silicone. So I will do what I do, Andrea, since I think you're probably here for the first time. So when my audience, like you, has a question about something that's not on my topic for today, please please believe me, I'll go and write that thing down, and we will cover that on another scope. So that means you got to come back, right? Yeah. Thank you, Luan, for sharing. So deep conditioners are a treatment, which means that they need to be treated as something that is special. We get into the habit of doing a deep conditioner every time we have shampoo day, and guess what happens? Here's what it looks like when you have used the wrong product or you are overusing. Let me say this better. This is what it looks like when you are overusing conditioners or you have picked the wrong conditioner. The very first clue that you have used the wrong conditioner or that you're overusing is high growth fatigue, which shows up in limp hair, right? Your hair is limp. It will not hold a curl. Think back. How much conditioner did you use? How often did you use it? And how did you use it? Conditioners can be the number one factor in you not getting the curls that you want. You have done the most, Missy, okay? So scale back. Try to keep in mind that each conditioner has its own job to do. So how do you test out the theory that you're using the right conditioner? Well, it goes back to the work. So I'm going to always, basically, if you've started watching my Periscopes from the beginning, I've done 35 videos. You're going to start to hear some themes with me, and that is because there is certain things that work. So if you get tired of it, maybe you'll change and you'll see the benefit of what I'm saying. The way to figure out whether or not you're using the right conditioners is to test it out. You need a natural hair journal. You need to be writing down, hey, this did that. Hey, this effect was that. Hey, this worked. Hey, this didn't work. I cannot tell you the number of times I have hosted an event, and we've done over 40 events in my city. I'm in Indianapolis. Check us out, Naturalistas in Nap. But we've had over 40 events, and I've taught at most of these workshops. And what I hear from month to month to month, yeah, taking a hair diet. I like that. I like that term. So what I hear from month to month when I'm hosting these events are naturalistas who come up yeah, girl, have you seen the latest? Oh, Doris, have you tried the latest? Oh, child, I just bought some such and such. And I'm like, okay. But last month when I saw you, you had bought some such and such. So from last month to this month, you've already figured out that such and such works. Now, not the case. So test it out. So Lori wants to know if she should skip the rinse out conditioner when she does a deep conditioner. And if I could heart you, Lori, look, I'm tapping on the screen. I would heart you if I could. That's a great question. And the answer is no. So your rinse out conditioner really needs to follow behind your shampoo, right? Now, from that, here's what you should do. And this really kind of goes back to porosity. And we talked about porosity yesterday. If you did not see that video, dang. But here's what you should do. Scale back on your deep conditioner, right? So how about every other wash day you do the deep conditioner? Are your curls springing back? Do you still have elasticity? If you are kind of suffering a little bit, then scale back even further. Maybe you only need to do a deep conditioner once a month or every 6 weeks or something like that. But what I will venture to say is that you're probably over conditioning your hair because it is our habit. It is what we do. I don't know if some natural hair fairy hit us on the head with a wand one day and we decided, damn it, conditioners are it. I don't know where that came from, but we probably are over conditioning. So I would scale back, Lori, and then scale up once you see that you need the conditioner, all right? Now, somebody had asked about co-washes or actually co-conditioners, or what are they calling them now? We'll just go with co-wash, so conditioner washes. And that's what I consider a hybrid to the 3 main categories. I am not opposed to co-washes. I think, though, that co-washes, you need to be very careful. So obviously a co-wash is some kind of product where there is a cleansing and conditioning component to them, right? You've got 2 components, cleanse and condition. And the point of co-washes is supposed to be to do something to cleanse your hair that's not as harsh as shampoo. My only problem with co-washes is knowing when to apply them. If you have a lot of product buildup, your hair deserves a good shampoo, okay? There's just no way around it. Now, all shampoos are not harsh, and we have to be so careful of what the manufacturers and the marketers, no, let me say that right. We have to be so careful of what marketers are doing in terms of trying to to influence our buying decisions. Shampoos are not bad. I mean, they are just not bad. Now, Carlissa says that she uses bentonite clay every 6 to 8 weeks. Carlissa, if I could give you hearts, look, I'm tapping on. See, I didn't flip the camera. I didn't flip the camera because she uses bentonite clay every 6 to 8 weeks. That is everything. That is wonderful. Last week, I covered clays. I love clays. Clays have so many qualities, and bentonite is one of the clays that has multiple purposes. It replaces shampoos because it has cleansing agents, but we're not going to go there. That's kind of more advanced. I'm glad Carlissa brought it up. The point is this: before you start adding all these exotic ingredients or doing too much to your hair, scale it back and work your way up. Grab yourself a journal. I bring my journal out, I don't know, every couple scopes. I show you my old raggedy journal. See that? This is the journal that is raggedy. It's an old leather bound journal that I started using after my second big chopping. Yep, I did it twice. I'm not opposed to starting over. It is my thing. So anyway, grab yourself a journal, or if you want to just go high tech, keep notes in your calendar on your cell phone. Like I have now a calendar in my cell phone that is just for my natural hair. And I just use my Google Calendar. I gave myself a natural hair category, and it is a certain color. So when I do a treatment, I know that I did the treatment. When I do my wash day, I know that I did my wash day. And mainly for me, it's just because I'm in a habit of doing it. But for you all who are still trying to discover what works, when, where, why, and how, get yourself some kind of system, whether it be an old raggedy leather journal. I got that for like $7, $8 at TJ Maxx a billion years ago. Or keep something on your calendar so that you can figure things out. Figure out how to listen to your hair, how to know when you need to apply this versus that. But let me recap before we finish up because my time is winding down. So what we talked about today were the 3 different types of conditioners: the rinse out conditioner, the leave-in conditioner, and the deep conditioner. We know that the rinse out conditioner's job is mostly to soften, and it is to go along with whatever shampoo brand you use. They go together. Okay? When you think about your rinse out conditioner and your shampoo, remember this image, Doris doing this. They go together. Then we have your leave-in conditioners, which can be used daily because they're mostly made of water. Their job is to moisturize, to detangle, to defrizz. They've got a lot of jobs, and they don't have as much buildup as the other 2 products, right? And then we have our deep conditioners, which is they have the job of really repair. It is a treatment. You know, you're going to find ingredients that penetrate, oils that penetrate like coconut oil or olive oil. You'll find things like hydrolyzed wheat protein. We talked about that on another scope. And that is something that is, when you think about something being a treatment, think about it as being something that you do on special occasions. You do not have to do a deep conditioner every time you wash your hair. Okay? Okay. Now, keep your journals, find out what works for your hair. I want everybody in the world of natural hair to know what works for them. I want you to master your natural hair. That is what I love. I believe in hands-on natural hair care. You figure it out for you. Nobody can tell you what to do with your hair better than you as long as you take the time to learn it. It is work, but it is worth it, okay? So I'm going to jump off of here. I get the pleasure of going to speak to my son's teacher today. Yep, that's my life. Yeah, my life is that I'm getting ready to go talk to one of my son's teachers because he is special in so many ways, but I love him, all right? I love him. All right, so listen, you all, I appreciate you being here. I will be back tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. I am kind of on YouTube, Smiley711. I have a few videos out there, but they are not as they are not all natural hair related. If you want to see me doing natural hair related talks, if you want to catch those 35 videos that I've done, go to catch.me/Doris Renee. So KATCH.me/Doris Renee, which is DARICERENE. All 35 of my videos are there. Please believe that some of them they are low tech, they are low quality, and you're just gonna have to forgive me, okay? But you can catch up, all right? You all have a fabulous day. I am so crazy about you. Thank you for being here. Be fabulous.